Lucky, Darius has got your scout there. What are you ready for the exhibition? See these guys?
Well, him and Shappy both said they don't need to scout us in everything we're going to run, so they probably do. Probably better than the guys I have now. Probably both of those guys understand better than what some of the guys we have. It'll be good for us. They, from all accounts, played Marshall really tough, and they didn't have two of their better players. Kentucky didn't have two of their better players, so it should be good for us.
I know you said during the trip to Italy you kind of threw some lineups out there to see how those guys would do. Is that going to be the same thing with this exhibition, or are you going to try to get more set lineups?
I honestly don't know who we'll put out there. I mean, I know we're going to put KJ and Truck out there and Dennis, but other than that, it kind of depends on who plays better over the next couple of days. It's either going to be Jabari or Gary, and then probably Keaton or Tommy, but I don't know which one. Or, really, we could play Kevin and Dennis together. KJ can go out and guard a three. That's not a problem.
Coach, was there not room for a second exhibition game, or did you?
No, we scrimmaged.
Oh, scrimmage. Okay.
You can have two exhibitions, or you can have an exhibition and scrimmage. It's going to fall with the team that we have. We're better off running scrimmage and a better team than we are running somebody else.
Who did you scrimmage?
Xavier.
Was that one?
How did that go? That was this past Saturday, right?
I don't think I'm allowed to talk about it. You're always trying to get me in trouble. I don't think I'm allowed to talk about it.
That this past weekend?
Where's Mess?
Mess.
I don't think I can. Mess, I
Can you
can't
talk
say
about the
anything about
scrimmage?
Xavier scrimmage, right?
No.
No. Okay. I think we did. Yeah, I already did.
That this past weekend, or?
You keep asking me questions. I can't talk about it.
Well, you could say when it was.
It was Saturday.
Saturday. That's all right. Sorry.
What are some of the challenges with putting a young team out there? Transition defense.
He's all the time trying to get me in trouble. I'm sorry.
What are some of the challenges with having a young team out there with transition defense, pressure, things like that? What are some things?
Well, I think the hardest thing is convince them to throw it to the guys that have the same color shirt that they have on. I mean, we turn it over and it's been very repetitive. We just keep throwing the ball to the wrong team, and it really hurts your defense. You can't. There's no defense for that. I used to tell Missoula, just kick it up and stand so we can set our defense. Because Joe used to get that that urge to throw it away. Just throw it up and stand so we can get back and set our defense. And I think we've made a lot of strides in really what we do half-court defensively. But you can't. Transition, really, the best transition anybody can get is off the turnover. Just throw it away too much.
About the throwing you guys, I was going to ask you what you expect tomorrow. I'm curious, do you even know what to expect tomorrow?
Offensively, everything kind of starts with your point guard. We didn't have Gary and we didn't have Jabari Italy, so I didn't really get to see him there. And really, the only time that we got to see him was when Xavier. They were pretty good. So I don't know. I have a little bit better feel for the other guys because of the 5 games that we played in Italy.
You said about a week ago that you were eager to see how the guys would perform in any game. Is that still the case?
Did I say that?
I think you said something like that. You looking forward to seeing what they can do on Friday?
You get to a point where you need to play somebody else.
I think maybe that's like
everybody knows what everybody else is going to do now. At least most of them know. So it's good to play somebody else. You just get tired of playing against the same people. But we really need to practice. I mean, we really need to get better. But what this affords us the luxury of doing is going to the film room with them and saying, this is what I've been telling So they see it. I've ever only had one guy say it wasn't him. Never only one. One guy denied it was him. Looked like he had the same number. Swore it wasn't him.
Coach, Kevin Marine is kind of an interesting aspect. I mean, he does have a little bit of experience from last year. He's familiar. You know, then he also had the injury, and he's got to come back from that. Where do you see him? I mean, people talk about the other new guys. Is he still a new guy, or is he, you know, can he help you? I mean,
He's going to help us. I don't think there's any doubt he's going to help us, but he really is a new guy. He played not very much. Really, other than probably Puerto Rico, you know, really the hard game he wasn't available for. But in terms of being ahead from a knowledge standpoint, and he would be anyways because he's a very cerebral guy. I'm not sure he's that smart, Bob.
Hasn't set in for you yet. This is going to be the last time you're going to visit these venues in the Big East and play against some of these teams in the Big East.
You know, fortunately or unfortunately, we kind of just worry about the next game and all that stuff. You don't really, think about. I honestly haven't thought about it. I'm worried about Oral Roberts and Kent State. I don't think about those things. Actually, you guys think I think about a lot more than I really do. I'm very reflective.
How are some of these teams you're playing? Have you thought about that? I mean, the fact that you've got some really good teams coming early, right at you.
Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes we're overscheduled. We probably did with this group. But I don't know. You know, I want our fan base to be able to see good teams. And I don't think sometimes our fan base realizes, like a year ago we brought Cleveland State in here and played against them in the first round draft pick. And I kept saying how good they were, and people were like, yeah, right. And I think the people that were here certainly appreciated it. They're a basketball team, and North Cole's a heck of a player. And I think, no, Kent State is going to be every bit as good, probably better. They're very good. Oral Roberts has their top 7 scores back. I think, and I said Oakland was good, and everybody looked at me like, yeah, right, they're just, trying to be Lou Holtz. And I think when you saw Benson, he's a pro. He's got, you want to do that, but the flip side is you have to win. Kent's going to be maybe a top 50 team. But that only helps you if you win.
Gotta help.